In the early hours of August 8, 1963 year, under the cover of darkness in the quiet English countryside, a crime was about to unfold that would become known as the heist of the century. 15 masked men were waiting. Their target? A Royal Mail train carrying millions in cash. The mastermind behind this audacious heist was Bruce Reynolds, a career criminal from London who assembled a gang of approximately 15 men. They needed inside information. Enter the Ulsterman, a mysterious figure whose true identity has never been confirmed, providing crucial details about the train's schedule and cargo. To prepare, the gang rented a remote farmhouse called Leatherslade Farm, a secluded operations center where they trained, planned, and rehearsed every step. They spent weeks practicing how to stop the train, disable the signals, and carry out the entire operation in total darkness. At 3 a.m. on August 8, 1963 year, the Glasgow-London mail train approached Bridego Bridge, unaware of the trap ahead. The gang switched the signal from green to red, forcing the Royal Mail train to brake hard and come to a halt. Driver Jack Mills tried to react, but within moments the robbers overpowered him and took control of the locomotive. The robbers uncoupled the high-value coach, moving it closer to the bridge where the rest of the gang was waiting. Inside the carriage were 120 mailbags filled with used banknotes, more than £60 million in today's money. Within half an hour, the gang vanished into the darkness, leaving the quiet countryside behind. Back at Leatherslade Farm, the gang celebrated. They believed they had pulled off the perfect crime. They spent hours sorting and counting the cash, turning the farmhouse into a makeshift counting room. But the gang made one fatal error. They stayed at the farm too long, leaving fingerprints everywhere. When police found the farm, it became a goldmine of evidence, maps, fingerprints, and tools the gang had left behind. The discovery launched one of the biggest manhunts in British history. Within months, most of the gang had been arrested, captured one by one across the country. In 1964 year, the trial made headlines everywhere. Sentences were severe, some up to 30 years. One robber, Ronnie Biggs, escaped from prison after just 15 months and became a fugitive legend. Bruce Reynolds, the mastermind, fled across Europe and later to Mexico, staying ahead of police for years. Years later, Reynolds returned to Britain, ending his life on the run. As decades passed, the Great Train Robbery became less a crime and more a legend. A few members lived quiet lives after release. Others stayed in the public eye until their final days. The Great Train Robbery changed British policing, inspired books and films, and remains one of the most famous heists ever committed. It was bold, dangerous, and unforgettable, a crime born from precision, but undone by human error. And so, the Great Train Robbery passed into legend, a story of ambition, risk, and the high price of a perfect crime that wasn't.